springtime date night alternative fragrances. Meet me on the other side of this intro and we're gonna get right into it. I'll see you in just a second. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sam Broom. Just kidding. Yo, it's your boy Trey Sense. Listen, we got a little bit of video, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. And you already know from the thumbnail, you already know from the intro what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about alternative spring date night fragrances. Now, before I get into this, got something I need from you. You already know. Got a little bit of lifting I need from you guys. I need you to like this video, share this video, and if you haven't, and this is your 15th time coming by the channel, please consider giving your boy a sub. If not, I understand, we're gonna keep working, and I'm gonna eventually get that sub. Anyway, what we're gonna talk about today or tonight, whenever you're watching this video, this evening, are date night fragrances, but alternative. So these are not going to be your typical date night fragrances, and of course we're going to have a nice variety, a plethora, different price points, just different type of fragrance that I think will work great for the springtime and have you smelling good on your date. Let's get right into it. Oh my goodness. From the house of Afnan, this is Supremacy Man. And I like this fragrance, and I like it a lot. Why do I think this one will be a great date night fragrance for the spring? Here's why. It's fruity. It's super fruity. It's vibrant. It's bright. It's energetic. It's effervescent. It's just and it's easy to wear. Is it a sexy fragrance? Is it one that's gonna be like, you know, oh my gosh, that's the sexiest fragrance ever? No. But if you're a younger guy, or you're dating a younger girl, whatever the situation may be, I just think this fragrance is mass appealing enough that she will like it and she will think it's sexy. Do I think it's sexy? No, I think it's young, vibrant, and playful. That's my take on this fragrance. But I like it. To me, it has just a beautiful, fruity, champagne-y type of accord. If you don't have this one, I'll tell you a fragrance that I recently purchased that falls into that same wheelhouse and it's making the rounds now. People are picking it up at all of the rag stores, and you'll probably be able to as well. And it is Jupe Wild Fresh. Very similar. I think this one's a little bit better made and smells a little bit better, but it's in the same vein as it's just playful, fruity, and I could see, you know, you, me, whoever, sitting on the patio or the deck at a nice restaurant, nice little Mexican restaurant or whatever. Nice little breeze come through, you know, about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the evening time, you know what I mean? Sun is setting, nice little breeze coming through, you having a few drinks, and she catches a whiff of this. I think she gonna like it. I really do. I think it's one of those that just has this certain sex appeal about it without it being a sexy fragrance, and I'll explain what I mean in just a second. Now let me put him back up here. That's right, the boy got skills. I should have been a tight end. Could have went pro. Should have went pro. Look at what Martin said when he was boxing. Okay, let's get it. The next one is from the house of Dunhill. And this is Dunhill Icon. Yeah, it's Dunhill Icon, right? Yeah, this is Dunhill Icon. I almost called it Elite, but this is not Elite. This is just Dunhill Icon. How is this Elite? This is Elite. Dunhill Icon Elite. If I'm wrong, I will correct it in the video, but I'm pretty sure this is Elite. And this was To me, this has to fall under the category of cheapy. For you, I think it's still going to be considered a cheapy because man, I'm telling you, watching them old eyes. It's about a $30 to $40 fragrance. The reason that I think this one will be a great spring date night type of fragrance, because the weather in the spring, the weather all year round except for the summer in Alabama is bipolar. But if it's a cooler night, because this one just gives off a warm, slightly boozy, spicy, leathery jacket type of vibe. That's what I get from Dunhill Icon Elite. And I picked this up. I've had it over a year now. As a matter of fact, it was a year in January. And I picked this up I talk about this place all the time. If you have one in your area, you need to shop there. Burke's Outlet, I got it off the clearance rack for $12. I mean, you cannot beat a Dunhill fragrance for $12. And I absolutely love the bottle design. I love these fragrances. I'm gonna collect them all the first chance I get. I like the fragrances, I do. I really do. And this one smells like a nice, warm, leathery, boozy jacket. And if it's one of those cooler nights, but you still want to sit out on the patio or the deck, I think this one will be right in that wheelhouse. It just has that something extra to me. I think it's a nice smelling fragrance. And again, I'll say it again, boozy, spicy, leathery. If you don't like that type of scent, you won't like that one. But if you want to smell like a mature man and wear a fragrance that is well made, and I think a banger, Dunhill Icon Elite may just be for you. Okay, now let's go to a sexy fragrance. I think this fragrance is sexy, where the Supremacy, the Afnan Supremacy was a little bit more playful. This one I think is just absolute beautiful and sexy, and I don't know why it doesn't get more love. It is Eternity Flame. To me, this is a very sexy fragrance. Very modern, very, very good job done by Calvin Klein on this one. I like it, I do. I like it as much, if not more, than Versace's Eros Flame. I get similarities to this one, or from this one with, what is that? Stronger With You by Armani. But nonetheless, it's just a good smelling fragrance. And I paid, I want to say $19 for this little 30 ml, but that is a good size for me. If I should run out of this, would I buy it again? Absolutely, absolutely. But I don't think I'm gonna run out of this. But if I were going on a date tomorrow, whether we were going to eat tacos or, you know, going to eat some steaks, or, you know, you already know, we're starting out at the Sizzler. So whether we was gonna hightail it over to the Sizzler to get a few little, you know, get some chicken or whatever, then this is a fragrance that I would definitely wear on a date night. It is sexy, it is romantic, it does invite you to cuddle and come and be warm. Flame is a great name for it. Calvin Klein's Eternity Flame. I really, really like that fragrance. Now, where do I want to go here? Let's stick with the house of Calvin Klein. Eternity Summer. If I were going on more of a daytime date, you know, say it's Saturday evening or Saturday, you know, you're having a lunch date between 12 and 3, you know, 12 and 4, and that sun is out pretty. Again, any chance I get to just go sit in the sun and bask in the rays that the good Lord has provided, I take it. I take it. Especially before it gets too hot. Because when it gets hot in Alabama, those mosquitoes that fly in squadrons and attack good smelling meat, you know, like it's their job or something. I take advantage of sitting on nice cooler days. This is one that if I were gonna sit out in that sun and again soak it up on a day that was about 70, 75 degrees, this fragrance right here is beautiful for that. And it is a compliment getter. It really is. This is one of those very rare fragrances that when I wore, my ex-wife would always make a comment. Calvin Klein Eternity Summer. And I want to say this is the 2017 and 2018. Every single time I wore this, I got compliments the whole time I was around her. And that's rare. Nonetheless, I like this fragrance. Super, super casual, not a monster projector. Also, this would be a nice little office scent for the spring and the summer because it's not gonna knock anybody's doors off, not gonna knock your socks off. It's very chill, very subtle, very soft projecting, but it is one of those when you come into a person and you walk by that scent trail, that sillage is gonna just hit them right there, just, you know. But old Karen ain't gonna be able to complain about Bob. She ain't gonna be able to complain that Bob is wearing too much cologne. She's just gonna, Bob smells good today. That's what this is, just nice, easy, slightly citrusy, a little bit tropical, but definitely fresh and easy to wear. Calvin Klein's Eternity Summer. I'm wondering if I just picked up on a note of cucumber, which if you watched my last video, you know I'm not a fan of cucumber. Maybe just a hint, but it's definitely, if that is cucumber, it's definitely more wearable for me than Paris Hilton for men, which is a great fragrance, but it's just too much cucumber. This is just a slight freshness. I'm not sure if that's cucumber or not. I'm gonna sit him down right there. That is Calvin Klein Eternity Summer, and I wanna say that's 2018. Let me show you the bottle again so you can look at it. It's clear till you get to the bottom and then it turns a little bit blue. Just for those of you who are interested in looking that up. Okay, let me set this over here too so I don't get him confused. Now, let's say you're going on a very, I don't want to use the word sophisticated, important. Not that all dates are important, but let's say you're really trying to impress. And it's in the evening and it's a cooler evening. I will pull this out. Armani Code Profundo. And this is oh man. To me, and this is gonna sound crazy, but to me, this kind of sort of has a root beer sort of a smell to it, but it smells good. Sort of a powdery root beer. And I like it. I like it. It's masculine, it's sophisticated, but it still smells good and youthful and playful and just easy to wear. Armani Code Profumo. Now, would I dress this one up? Absolutely. I would definitely try to put on a nice little button up with this one, or some nice jeans or a nice polo. Dress casual. I mean, you could suit and tie it, but I don't think I would with this one. Well, yes, I would. Yeah, I take that back. I would. Or maybe it was even still cool enough for a nice sweater. Yeah. I mean, I would definitely wear this on a nice evening out type of date. In the evening, meaning, you know, like I said, time's fixing to change, so the sun's gonna be up longer. 7:30, 8 o'clock type of jam. Would definitely reach for this spread on and walk in that room with confidence. Like, I know I'm the best smelling guy here because Trey keeps me on game. This next one, again, another very soft projecting, subtle fragrance, good for the spring, great for the office. I just wish this one performed better, but I love the scent profile. And it's Bvlgari Man. Yeah, I was making sure this wasn't Bvlgari Man Cologne or Extreme, just Bvlgari Man. And this is what I get from this. If you like Dior Home Cologne, a little bit of alcohol right there in the beginning, but you get that very, very good natural citrus, chill, just chilled lemonade sort of vibe, but it's not as strong as Dior Homme Cologne. But it just smells good. And this, again, this is another one I could see you sitting on the deck, eating some chips and some salsa, drinking a few margaritas, or a few Bud Light limes. In my case, it would be water with lemon. After I slid maybe one Michelob Ultra with lime in there. That's one of my favorites. If I had me one, then I could go back to the water. But just, you know, on a really, really chill vibe, this is wonderful. It does smell good, but it is very, very soft in its projecting, in its projection, in its performance. But it does smell of a really, really good quality fragrance once you get past that initial twinge of alcohol. It's just so light and fresh, but this is one that I think, worn properly with the right attire, if it comes off that skin, maybe spread a little bit in your taco meat, in your clothes. If she comes close to you and maybe y'all gonna go back to her house or your place and watch a scary movie and she lays on you, I think this is one that will definitely suffice. And I'm gonna put him back up here where I got him from. Let's see if I can slide him back in there. I'm getting good at this. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. One that I really, really like, and I've been on a kick with this house here lately, and it is Black Bold by Kenneth Cole. And this one is a really, really good citrus orange type of fragrance. Good little spritzer, little sprayer. Oh man, and this is one, definitely again, casual, V-neck t-shirt or just a nice t-shirt and some jeans, some tennis shoes. Would not overdo it. Definitely a daytime date type of vibe is what I get from this one. Again, that sun shining, it's pretty, little breeze blowing. Yeah, I would wear this. And you got to understand, daytime can be different situations for different people. Let's say you met a little floozy, and y'all you met your little tenderoni, little tenderoni, and she got a little son, and you know, Junior plays t-ball, and she wants you to come to the t-ball game and watch Junior chase butterflies in the outfield. Hey, it's fine. Go watch Junior chase butterflies, bro. It's part of it. This is one I think would go great in that type of atmosphere because, again, it's a very nice citrusy type of fragrance. It does not smell cheap. And again, all of these have one thing in common, if nothing else. When that breeze catches a fragrance. I mean, guys, think about it. Have you ever been sitting somewhere and a woman walked through and she smells good? Or you're sitting there and you just smell a fragrance? Like, I'll never forget being at a baseball game. I think we were in Birmingham and Montgomery. I can't remember one of the two. I was watching a baseball game. And and I couldn't tell if the person had on Amen or Cuba. And I couldn't even tell which direction it was coming from. But the breeze was blowing that fragrance all around. I was like, man, he might smell as good as me. He don't smell better, but he might smell as good. So same type of vibe. When that fragrance gets in the air and it just starts blowing around, people will be sniffing and you'll smell good. So do everybody a favor, and if you're gonna be outside, you know, watching Junior chase the butterflies and, you know, put the glove on top of his head and all the things that kids do watching and playing t-ball, try wearing Kenneth Cole Black. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of date situation, but if you like her, any opportunity to spend time with her, you're gonna take, right? Right. Kenneth Cole Black Bold. This next one is a fragrance that I think is underrated. It's one of the few fragrances that has been surpassed in popularity by its flankers. But nonetheless, it was the first one I had from the line. I absolutely love it. It's from the house of YSL, and it's YSL's Y. And again, this is one, and I'm not gonna waste a spray of this. I'm gonna spray this on. Well, if I can find a spot, boy. Absolutely love this fragrance. That smells good. It smells good. Definitely has that Y DNA in it. Well, of course it does. It's Y, so it has the DNA in it because it's the OG. It started it. But again, this is one that I think you can wear Honestly, you can wear this one in the winter too. It's a 4-season type of fragrance, but I definitely think it's one that you can pick up this spring. If you don't have the OG Y, consider getting it, because this may be one you can get. I paid $50 for this a few years ago when it first came out. Caught somebody selling it on Macari. They had it at a good price. I absolutely jumped on it, and I love the fragrance. Nothing off-putting about it. Could it be considered sexy? Yes, I think it is. It's not a romantic type of sexy, but it's got something about this fragrance to me that is just sexy, romantic. Not romantic. It's sexy. It's easy to wear. It's not romantic in the sense of what was the other one I had? Of Eternity Flame. But it's just got this hint of freshness and this hint of blueness that mixes well together that I absolutely love. And again, we sitting out on the patio, drinking our Mai Tais and our margaritas and eating our chips and salsa and conversating, just having a good time. Very casual situation. This fragrance will smell good. And again, I'm trying to tell y'all, when it comes off that skin, it does something different than just spraying it in the air. Even spraying it on your shirt. Your skin is such a beautiful place to spray the fragrance because it absorbs it, and at the same time it kicks it back off of your skin because you got heat in your body. Oh, that smells good. That smells good. Very underrated line right here, the whole Y line. Big shout out to my homeboy Lamar Gadsden, because he told me that a few years ago, and I was like, it's okay, it's okay. I have fallen in love with this line. The Y line from YSL. I absolutely adore this line of fragrances, and I think I need Live Intense. And I think it's another one fixing to come out. I'm not sure. But I'm definitely on the hunt for Live and Live Intense. Good smelling little fragrance here. YSL's Y. All right, I got two more. This next one is another one that's on the inexpensive side. And it's definitely a date night vibe. Definitely cooler in the evening time, but still we're gonna sit outside and soak up the atmosphere and enjoy the ambiance that we are creating with the magic that we make. Paris Hilton's Gold Rush. Very similar to Spice Bomb, just a lot cheaper and honestly a little bit less harsh, less aggressive, and a little bit smoother. This is a house of fragrances, much like Kanye West, Whatever It Takes. I tried not to like, but every time I smell a Paris Hilton fragrance, with the exception of Man, Paris Hilton Man, and it's simply because of the cucumber in it. Not that I dislike cucumber, but it's just something about that fragrance. Just nonetheless, sexy, sweet, spicy, romantic goodness in this bottle, and it can be had for about $20 to $25. And you get 100 mils. Where's the levels on that? Right there. But it's one. If you wear this in the summer, watch your sprays. If you wear this to the office, prepare to get Karen to sneezing and kicking and bucking and all that she gonna do. Bob's got on too much cologne today. Bob, I've asked you not to wear that one. Bob, I don't like that one. That's what you're gonna hear. So go easy on the sprays. Or better yet, just save this for a nice night out, you know, with your little floozy, your little tenderoni, whatever you want to call it, and have yourself a good time. I really like this fragrance, I really do. This next one and this last one, I would wear this every opportunity I got. If I was going to the laundromat and I felt like spraying this one on, I would just spray it on. I absolutely love it. And it is from the house of Mancera, and it is Lemon Lime. And I love this bottle, but oh my goodness. It just smells really, really good. Such a strong, natural lemon scent. I would wear this in the heat of the day if we were going to do a 12 or 1, 2 o'clock lunch date. If we were going to do a night date, whatever the situation was going to be. If I had the opportunity to spray on Mancera's Lemon Lime, I would take it because it smells really, 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 really good. And I'm torn of whether I like this better than Set Rot. it's going to be really, really close. It's just a banger of a fragrance. Banger of a fragrance. And this is probably the most expensive one. I don't know. I don't know. The Armani Code may have been more expensive than the Mancera, which is niche. But anyway, I absolutely love this fragrance. And I think if you have this in your collection and you're going on a nice little springtime date, man, I think this would be absolutely great. Mancera's Lemon Lime. Love it a lot. Man, that's gonna be it. That's it, that's all 10 of them. Listen guys, I really appreciate you coming by the channel, seeing what I'm talking about, hanging out with me for a minute or two. Need you to be active in the comment section. Tell me what you think about these fragrances, and also let me know what you would wear if you were going on a springtime date. All right, with that being said, I gotta jump off, edit the thumbnail, get it up, get it ready so that you guys can watch it. I hope you've all had a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for returning to the scene of the old crime as usual. I greatly appreciate it. You already know. I love you all, and God bless you all. Peace.